Man, f this story. Y'all pay me enough for this shit. I'm out.
Today we're going to take a look at some amazing videos of people who have had it up to here with their jobs and decide to quit on camera. Yeah, welcome back to the channel, everybody. And today's videos are a little bit of outbursts, some outrage, and some moments of just having too much with your job. With the high cost of living in 2025, I don't recommend just walking out on a job, of course, and quitting, but never let your employer take advantage of you or treat you in a wrong manner. With that said, if you're gonna do something like this, be careful not to get arrested or get into legal trouble, and also make sure you have another gig signed up and ready to go before you make the move. Always have your backup plan ready. With that, let's jump into the videos and check out the most insane ways that people decided to quit their job.
Attention, all Walmart shoppers, associates, and managers. My name is Shauna from Cap 2, and I just want to come on here and say Henry is a racist, stinky prick. Giovanna is racist. Elias is a prick of a manager. This company fires black associates for no reason. This company treats their employees like shit, especially Cap 2, and Jimmy from Sporting Goods, Joseph the cashier, Larry from Garden Center. You are all perverts. And I hope you don't talk to your daughters the way you talk to me. Shout out to Ariel. Fucking love you for getting me this job a year ago when I needed it most. Fuck the managers, fuck this company, fuck this position, and fuck that big lazy bitch Chris Price. I fucking quit. I'm out.
Whoa! Whoa! What just happened? She went in on people being racist and misogynist and sexist and perverts and on and on and on. That is a crash out if I've ever seen one working at Walmart. Whew, she thanked someone for getting her the job. She lasted a year, but man, apparently a year was a year too much because that young lady just blasted no less than a half a dozen to 10 people for being absolute nightmare coworkers. Or we could flip the script and say, maybe it was her that was the problem and not all of them, but I don't imagine she would go to that length unless there really was some shady, crazy, disgusting things going on at whatever Walmart that was. Hopefully, Walmart saw that, and if it was true, they made some changes and cleaned it up. I don't know the backstory. I don't know the resulting instance of what happened, but good grief. That is one of the ways that you quit your job if you're trying to make a scene, and boy, she made it. Our second one comes to us from Subway. This young lady quits her job with her manager on the phone while she's at work. Check her out.
I quit my job and my friend filmed it all.
I am taking this the wrong way. I am. I'm offended and I'm hurt. I'd like you to understand that today is going to be my last day. What? Come on for what? Because I'm getting literally bullied. You would have saw the text messages. You would have actually opened your phone and read them. You're asking me what the problem is. I know you can't deal with it. I know you can't deal with it, clearly, because you can't even respond to me saying, hey, sorry about this, but maybe I'll speak to you tomorrow. You can't even say that, not even a little bit. So who am I? What am I to you if I open your store every day and then you treat me like this? No, we're not speaking about it tomorrow. I'm done. I hate the way I get treated here. I get paid shit. You told me I get paid good. I get paid shit and I get treated shit. Like, I try to make this store good. I wear my mask, but no, just because one time I had it down because customers couldn't hear me or some shit, I get all the blame. Because Steph doesn't wear a mask, but no, it's me and Lucy. That makes no sense. You weren't here. You didn't see. Then how can you put the blame on us? Go speak to her. Don't speak to me. Don't speak to Lucy. Yeah, I know you do. But me and her the most. I'm wearing my mask every day. I wear it every single day. And I don't breathe and I sweat and I get pimples and acne from these stupid fucking masks that I wear every day for you, for your sake, so you don't get fined because you're cheap. And this is how you fucking treat me. I'm not working here anymore. No, you don't value what you've done. Saying this shit has done nothing. You said you were going to give me a raise. And where the fuck is that? It's been next year. It has. What the fuck is happening? This job is I thought you were an awesome person too until I realized how shitty you treat me. Thank you for nothing.
Whoa! So this obviously during COVID time, and I'm assuming that wherever this is, she has an accent. Sounds like over in the UK, perhaps. Maybe she's here in the US just with the accent. But either way, it's the restaurants were getting fined if people didn't have their masks on back in COVID time, which was the most ridiculous thing ever. I get it, as a food worker, it's important to not contaminate people's food and all that stuff. But at the same time, the whole mask era, I'm not going to get into that. But she was being bullied for, I guess, pulling her mask down, and other people did it, and she was being singled out. And so she had a real problem with the manager. She let her know, asked for help, didn't get the help, and that's the end of it. Out the door she goes. Goodbye, Subway. Certainly seems like quitting Walmart, which we're going to see in the next 2 clips, is one of the best places to crash out on when you're going to quit and make a video of it. This guy goes absolutely berserk.
What is he playing?
Yes, nigga.
Can you imagine being in the store at this time and seeing this? Like, this little kid is even like, what is going on? But before you click off the video, watch what ends up happening to him. As you can imagine, things don't quite go the way he wanted them to.
Man, I'll take it. I'll take it.
A few minutes later.
Nah, they really got, bro. No, cuz. What? Nah, they really got, bro. That's crazy. They really got it. That's wild.
Yikes! Looks like homeboy got arrested for probably disorderly conduct, criminal mischief, maybe even vandalizing in Walmart, the milk, the stealing, I don't know, but this is a wild story. Wild that you would quit Walmart. There's a guy that actually goes out on social media, and we're going to see him in a future clip, who pays people to quit their job. He gives them $10,000, $20,000, says, quit your job, go in and be crazy and wild. And some of them actually end up getting arrested, which is insane. There's no amount of money, especially if you're somebody who works just a basic job and you bring in, say, I don't know, $3,000 a month. That's, somebody offering you $10,000 is only 3 months of your pay. Is it really worth it? Plus you might get arrested? I don't think so. Let me know in the comment section. Would you do it if somebody offered you 10, 20, 30,000 to quit your job if you worked at somewhere like a Walmart or a Target or something like that? Somebody that doesn't make a whole lot of money. Obviously, if you're somebody making a 6-figure job, you're not going to quit. But somebody like this, would you do it? Let me know. Yeah, so I just mentioned that guy goes around, offers people money to quit their jobs. You're going to see an example of it right here. And we're back at Walmart.
Do you like working at this Walmart? Be honest with me.
Be real with you, hell no, I don't like working at this Walmart, bro. It's doing too much.
Okay, why don't you like it?
I don't like the hours, be real with you, man. 9 to 5, man, that shit ain't it, bro.
That's just not it. Okay, so if I offered you something, would you take it?
Depends what you gonna offer me.
This one I'll offer you. Okay, bet. So I got $10,000 right here in cash in order for you to quit your job at Walmart.
Let me see.
You can feel it all right here if you want.
Bro, honestly, man, I can make this at a strip club, be real with you, bro.
What? A strip club? Wait, what? Okay, I mean, so you won't quit for 10K?
Nah, hell no, I won't. Be real with you.
Okay, what the? Okay, that's weird. All right, so how about this then? Let's say I double it. $20,000 right here in cash in order for you to quit your job at Walmart.
20K?
I just doubled it up for you.
20K.
20K.
Just keep pulling this money out your pocket, bro. I can't do much with 20K. Buy my mom a broken Ferrari, be real with you, bro.
Broken Ferrari? So you won't quit for 20K. I'm literally saving you a month's worth of work.
Hell no, I wouldn't quit for 20K, be real with you, bro. Can't do that, bro.
Damn, okay, that's surprising. All right, so I'm going to have to get a little bit more expensive with you. $40,000 right here in cash.
40K.
For you to quit your job.
40K, you lying right now.
For you to quit your job at Walmart. This is the final offer, Rob. Take it or leave it.
Jesus, you being
Take
for real
it
right
or
now,
leave it.
bro.
I'm not raising up no more. 40K.
I feel like if I say no, you might pull another one out. So it's 40.
This is the final offer. I'm take it or leave it.
Yeah, I'll quit my job for 40K.
I'm done working here. I ain't never ever in my life gonna work again, and I just got 40 grand. You feel me? Why y'all coming out like that? Why y'all coming out like that?
Don't you dare.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Hey, I just quit my job and made 40 on them. Let's go.
That guy's a security guard and he's laughing at him. Oh my God, you know what though? I'm not gonna blame him. For $40,000, you better quit a Walmart job. That's your entire year's pay. You now have 40 grand and you have a year to figure out how to make more money. And trust me, there are much better ways to make money than going into Walmart every day and clocking in 9 to 5. And if you can't, then you just go get a job somewhere else like Target or wherever, and you're back where you did, but you got a whole year of pay right in your pocket. Or you be smart, invest that money, start a business with it, do something productive. I don't know that he will, but maybe. So some of these people that are quitting these jobs, you know, we see this clickbait and this rage bait and these crash outs, but some of these are serious where people have been bullied or treated in a bad way and they quit the job and they just tell them up front, like, hey, look, it's not fair. Like we saw in the Subway thing, you're singling me out, whatever it is. Take a look at this. She quits her paralegal job, and you got to applaud some of these people for the way they handle themselves.
Hello. Let me know if you need anything. Oh, I know. You too. Appreciate you very much. There he comes right now. Hi. We're both quitting right now. No, this has been extremely toxic, and I can't do it. He's quitting, and I can't do it by myself. No, not if he's quitting. I'm not doing this by myself. Absolutely. No, because I know what you're going to say. You're going to try to give me a raise, and I don't want a raise. I want a better, healthier job. I understand that. I understand it stinks, but it also stinks to put so much stress on someone that it hurts their head and their body. I hate to do this to someone, but I can't do it. I can't do that by myself. I get it. It's unfair to me to treat me certain ways and treat him certain ways and treat other people. And I mean, that's why you've had so many people here in and out. I mean, you have to look inward sometimes, right? With all due respect, it is not my fault. It is not my fault. Yes. Wow. Okay, I quit my job. Okay, I did it. That was kind of everything and more. What do you expect? You end up all alone because of how you treat people. You did this to yourself. Don't put that shit on me. Well, that's not fair to my clients and me. No, it's not. You did it to yourself, though. Follow me for, oh my God, day 1 of being my own boss tomorrow. Holy shit! Like, share, repost. I just quit my job, dude.
Yeah, so some people are good at making money. Some people are good at starting businesses and running businesses, but they're really bad people managers. They can't have employees. And I'll be the first to admit, I'm not a toxic person like what we're seeing in these videos, but I'm a bad manager as far as having employees. I got a lot of control issues with my business, like being hands-on and not letting go of things and being, you know, kind of on top of it, micromanaging, I guess is the word. I just don't like giving up that control for my business. And so it's not that I'm bad with people. I'm amazing with people, but I'm just not amazing with giving people control of my stuff. So I'm not a good manager. I know that. And people probably wouldn't quit my business if they worked for me like this. They would just tell me like, hey, let me do my job or I'm gonna have to quit. And I have to be like, yeah, I can't give up the control. I'm a control freak when it comes to business. So I understand that, but these people being toxic, you can't ever treat your employees that way. No good. All right, guys offering more money, this time at an Apple store, $30,000. I can't leave out the Apple store clip. This one is kind of hilarious. Check it out.
Do you like working at this Apple store? Be honest with me.
Well, I'm being honest. I mean, it's cool. You feel me? It's getting the cheese in my pocket and shit. But I'm an artist right now, so I make music. So this is just a little money to get in the studio and shit. Nothing much. It's cool, though.
Okay, so basically you're saving up then?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, that's just... Well, so if I offered you something, though, would you take it?
Offer me what?
All right, but I'm glad you asked that. So I got $5,000 right here in cash in order for you to quit your job at this Apple store.
Nigga, you want me to quit my job for $5,000? It's not happening, fool. No. Get that out of my face.
You wouldn't quit $5,000? That's a lot of money.
To quit my job for $5,000.
Yeah, but at an Apple store where you might be making $15, $20 an hour, if you're getting full-time hours, I mean, 40 hours at $20 an hour is $800. That's $3,200. You're only talking about a month and a half's pay. It's really not that good.
Why wouldn't you quit for $5,000?
That's not enough for $5,000. Apple store.
Okay, bet.
That ain't gonna maintain me far. That's some I'd spend in a week. I'm not taking no $5,000.
Okay, that's reasonable. All right, so how about this then? I got $20,000 right here in cash for you to quit your job at this Apple store. $20K. $20K, yep.
That's a lot of money, but I can't do it.
You're f***ing lying, bro.
I can't do it.
You wouldn't quit for $20K in here? $20K.
Not for $20K, at least. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. That's a no. I'm not doing it.
All right, well, shit. Fuck it, then how about this? Final offer, $30K. Right here. I'm not raising it up no more. This is the final offer. Take it or leave it.
to go quit my job for 30K.
If you go in there and quit your job right now, 30K is all yours.
Come on, then. Ain't no more talking.
I bet. Before you take this money, though, I want you to go inside the App Store and I want you to tell them that you quit. You think you can do that?
Nigga, come on.
I bet.
Man, this store. Y'all pay me enough for this shit. I'm out.
So apparently he got arrested after this for damaging the laptop, which is a part 2, and not really surprising. Like, those laptops are they're actually $2,000 to $4,000. Even if it's a display model and it's not worth very much, Apple's not going to play with that, and he gets arrested. So if you're going to quit your job, if someone's paying you, don't do something dumb to get arrested. Just do something loud and obnoxious, but not stupid. All right, this one back to COVID time, where when you walked in a restaurant, do you guys remember this? You had to wear your mask to walk in, and then when you got to your table, you could take it off and you could eat, right? And be 2 feet from someone at the next table, but just walking 3 feet to your table, even though it was a 6-foot rule, you had to have a mask on. Again, I'm not going to get into that. You guys can make your own comments about that down below, but that's what this takes place during that time period, and a lady refuses to wear the mask into the restaurant, and the waitress confronts her, and the stress of it apparently is too much, causing the young lady to crash out at her job.
We're just going like right there. We'll just get to the table real quick.
I completely understand. You just have to put your mask on in order to walk inside.
We're just literally walking 5 feet into the restaurant. I don't understand why.
I understand. If you don't mind, can you please just put it on?
I mean, like, I just put the lipstick on.
I'll go get my manager for you.
Yeah, I don't see why I need to have a mask on to go 5 feet
Well,
into
ma'am,
a
because
restaurant.
we're
That girl's not wearing one. That girl's not wearing one.
We'll explain to you if you don't let me talk.
I'm not walking 5 feet into a restaurant.
I'm
already in. I'm already in
people
here.
like you that make it difficult for half of jobs that don't even get paid enough even to be here, and it's not fair because it's not even my fault. I just quit. I'm sorry. Thank you a lot.
Oh my god, jeez. She should have seriously just left.
Fine, fine.
Lady.
I'll wear it. I'll wear the mask. Fine. Happy? Are we happy now?
These were crazy times. Crazy things happened, crazier than this, but none of this surprises me when people were being forced to do things that their common sense told them made no sense. Their common brain power said this doesn't compute, it doesn't add up, the math doesn't math. And we tried to speak up, people tried to talk about it, people tried to shut down the mask thing, and the peer pressure from one side to the other was just so high. And then, of course, there were fines, there were laws, there were legal things, there were policies. It was just a nightmare time in our country. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely nutsola. And this was a scene that played out, whether skit or not. This played out over and over and over again. I saw it in many, many places when I went to restaurants in Orlando. And we're really, really strict, in the hotel that we lived in for several months while we waited for our house to be finished under construction because it was delayed. They expected us to wear, we were on the 3rd floor of this hotel, they expected us to wear a mask, even though we parked in the parking lot and would walk into the steps and walk upstairs. We weren't going into like a public lobby. We were just taking an elevator or steps upstairs. They said as soon as we got out of our cars, we were supposed to wear a mask up to our room. And I was like, you're joking, right? Like that was their policy. And it just, those were the times we lived in. That's what we went through in 2020 and 2021. All right, we'll wrap it up with a guy from Southwest who has worked for them for 10 plus years. Many of these people crashing out are employees that haven't been around too long, a year, 2 years. This guy's been with Southwest 10 years. And wait till you hear why he decides to crash out on video and quit Southwest after a decade of his life.
The most savage way to quit a job.
Hello, guys. My name is Gregory Watkins. I've been with the company for 10 years. Well, next month will make 10 years. Southwest Airline. No clap, please, clap.
Everybody was so happy for him.
All right, so last week, I got an occurrence for a 15-minute charge. And like I asked him, like, damn, like, I've been for 10 years. Yep, look at it online later on. Okay, so I asked for like 15 minutes. And they said, no. I'm like, damn, y'all got 10 years of my life and I can't get 15 minutes?
So apparently he was late by 15 minutes because he had to take care of the backstory on this. He had to take care of some kind of family issue, like dropping his daughter or his wife or somebody off or doing something for somebody that took an extra 15 minutes. And he was late and he was written up for being tardy 15 minutes to his job, which it happens. Life happens. Emergencies happen. Things happen, right? You take care of your family first, your people first. But 15 minutes late to work, it's not like he was hours. It's not like he didn't no call, no show. I'm sure he notified them. He asked, hey, can I just get these 15 minutes? I'm going to be 15 minutes late. And they said no. And so here you go.
They said no. Some just had to say, man, fuck y'all. Like, I quit. And I better get my damn bonus check, too. Like, for real.
10 years of your life, and they're mad about you being 15 minutes late. I can't disagree with the guy. Look, full transparency, I had a job when I was in high school. I worked at Chili's, the restaurant. When I graduated, I didn't have a job. I've worked for myself since I was about 20, 21 years old. I moved to Florida when I was 20, and I've worked for myself ever since. I'm 40 now. So for the last 20 years, I have not had somebody tell me where to be, when to be, how to be, what time to be there, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't even begin to imagine how this feels for someone to work for somewhere for 10 years, for half the length that I've been doing this, and then over 15 minutes have to just quit and leave and just have so much stress where you're like, I'm done with this. I can't imagine how that feels. So prop to these people, prop to that guy for doing what you got to do to take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and do what's best for you, even if it means, you know, quitting a job that you worked at for 10 years. So sometimes we see these crash outs and they're just skits. Sometimes we see them and they're people who are just raging or trolling. Sometimes we see it, people doing it for money. And sometimes we see people doing it for the right reasons, for this, for that paralegal. There's all sorts of different reasons why you would quit a job, and good, bad, or ugly, or otherwise, we're happy to see it on video. As always, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Turn on your notification bell. Get notified when new videos post. Come back and watch them. And check out my social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I'll link it down below, along with all the other content I have on this channel. Go check out a few videos, check out a few playlists, and let them run, and watch some shorts. It'll help support the channel, and I appreciate it. And until next time, see you guys later.